When your Carver arrives, this is how the board will look. There won't be a foot strap attached, there won't be a leash attached, the fins won't be installed, so there is a little bit of assembly required. Before you get started with that, you might as well go put your battery to charge, so that way once you have the board ready, the battery's charged and ready to go. And we're going to go ahead and demonstrate the assembly process so the board will be ready for you to ride. In this video, we're going to demonstrate how to install the fins onto the Carver. So as you can see, we already installed one of the fins here. I'm going to go ahead and install the other fin. When you get your fin, you've got a few key components. You've got the fin itself, you've got a little screw, and you've got a plate that the screw goes into. And all you need to install it is a number 2 Phillips screwdriver. So what you want to do is you want to go ahead and take the plate off, and you're going to go ahead and put the plate into a little track that's in the fin box. So you're going to slide that down into the track. It's a little groove. You may have to help it a little bit with the screwdriver, and then go ahead and slide that forward. Then you're going to take your fin, make sure you've got the screw in place. You're going to line up the 2 little pins in the back with that opening in the fin track. You're going to place it down into the track, and you're going to go ahead and slide that all the way to the back. Now you're going to have to line up that plate in here using your screwdriver. Just push that plate back a little bit so it lines up with the screw when you put the screw down. Then once you have the fin down, you're going to go ahead and screw the screw into that plate. You're going to keep screwing until it feels nice and firm. Once the screw is firm, give it about another quarter turn or so. So we're almost there. Alright, it's firm. Going to give it another quarter turn. You want to make sure you don't over tighten it or you might crack the fin box, and it's as easy as that. Now your fin is installed and ready to go. Installing the leash to the Carver is really similar to installing the foot strap. You have the same hardware. You've got the black plastic piece, the metal backing, and your screw. So, just like before, we want to attach the black bracket onto the metal backing, making sure the flat side of the metal backing is against the black bracket. We're going to put that in place, and then we're just going to put the screw in. We want to line up the screw into the hole that's on the base of the leash here. We want to position that over one of the holes here, which is where you install the leash. I'm going to go ahead and use a center one. So I'm just going to put that there in place. And I'm going to grab my Phillips screwdriver, righty tighty, just twist that down into place until it is nice and snug right there, and there we have it. The carrying handle is an optional piece of equipment some people choose to use, and I'll go ahead and demonstrate installing it on the board. So you want to turn both pieces of the cloth on the ends inward, and you'll position them over the holes here. You've got 2 screws and 2 washers. You want to place the washer underneath the screw. I'm going to go ahead and start with the back hole here. I've got the washer in. I'm going to place the screw in through there. I'm going to position it over the center hole and just screw that in nice and tight, righty tighty. Alright, and with that in position, I'm going to do the same thing with the front side of the strap. Place the washer in position, put a screw through that, and place it over the hole where it goes. And then just screw that down, righty tighty. Alright, and there you have it. A key component to the Carver is your battery pin. Now your battery pin is this little magnet here, and this is what allows the board to communicate with your controller. So when you're setting up your Carver, you're going to take this pin and you're going to reach inside this compartment, and you're going to see the little hole. All you're going to do is place the pin into that little hole. As you do so, the magnet's just going to suck it right in, and then it's ready for you to place the battery inside. So we've already synced up the battery. Now the last thing I need to do before I hit the water is to put my controller into the sleeve. So to do so, I'm just going to grab the tab, the little button here, insert it through the opening in the back of the sleeve, and push that out through the little opening of the side of the sleeve, pull that out, and pull the controller into the sleeve. And now that's in there, the tab is out, and it's ready to connect onto my wrist.